What action would be best for you to take this week to help you to move forward? That guidance is okay, you cannot make the stuff up. Welcome to the weekly card reading for the week of March 29th through April 4th. I am continuing the theme of spring, and as we enter a new month, what I will do this week is to pull your first card from the Romance Angels deck. In springtime, relationships blossom, romance begins, and bear in mind that whatever the message is that comes up from the Romance Angels, it can pertain to other areas of your life. For your second card, I will ask the angels for guidance if you've been feeling stuck with your goals, what they want you to know. And then for your third card, I will ask the angels what's the best guidance for you to help you to get unstuck and move forward. I know many of you have been working on your goals. Some of you have put your goals on hold and you're ready to resume those goals, or maybe you have been working on those goals all along and you're ready to see some movement, to get some results as far as that goes. So this message is for you. So let's start with the Romance Angels, as I said, and see what guidance they have for you. Make sure these cards aren't upside down. Okay, let's see what comes up. Again, bearing in mind that whatever comes up, although this deck is the Romance Angels deck, the guidance can pertain to other areas of your life. So let's see what guidance that is. And the message is healing family issues. Now, right off the bat, what I'm getting from this card is that it's not just about your immediate family. It also has to do with the family of the world. We went through a tough year last year. We're still coming through that. And there has been discord and disagreements and what have you. And the angels are saying it's time for you to work on healing those issues. This can also pertain to your family, your work family. This, now, as I mentioned, the second card that I will be pulling in just a few minutes here will be about guidance if you've been feeling stuck. But again, what I'm getting from this card is that once you are able to heal your family issues, you will be able to experience forward movement in your life. Part of the reason for that is when conflict does arise, there are usually lessons within that conflict. And once you can understand the lessons that you are learning and move through them, you will be able to see or experience momentum in your life. And if this is in relation to your immediate family, you will know right away what this message is pertaining to. You may know that, for example, you may be learning the lesson of forgiveness or of love, or love on a higher level, or unconditional love, what have you. You can begin to heal those family issues by starting with yourself. As I often say, when there are challenges and issues going on in your life, the best place for you to start is within. Part of what that looks like is people are mirrors of us. Those of you who have worked with me or have been on my free classes, you've heard me say time and time again that people are mirrors of us. So start within yourself. Think about what someone may be reflecting back to you that you may need to work on within yourself. On the surface, it may seem difficult to believe or to understand that that person is mirroring something back to you about yourself. Here's something to bear in mind about that. People will sometimes reflect things back to ourselves, but in an exaggerated manner. So what they are doing may not be exactly what you're doing. The quality that they possess or the habits that they are displaying or exhibiting may not be exactly like the way you're doing it, but it's showing up in your life in such a way as to get your attention, for you to understand and to realize that this is something that you need to heal within yourself. I highly encourage you to work on that this week. This is something that I see showing up for people all the time. And if it's not resolved or healed, it will continue to show up in other people and in other situations. So work on healing those family issues this week. Again, the second message or the second reading will be about the angel's message as far as what you need to know if you've been feeling stuck in your life and with your goals, so that you get a better understanding of what's going on with that. Okay, so let's see what message comes up. And this one's coming up right off the bat. And the guidance is remain positive. Remain positive. Think about that. So if you've been feeling stuck, or maybe you're wondering, when will I experience forward movement? I've been working on my goals for a long time. When will things start to happen for me? You may be feeling disillusioned, and that's totally understandable. And the angels are saying, remain positive. I understand that, especially if you've been working on your goals for a long time, it may feel difficult to remain positive right now. However, your positivity helps to open up the next set of doors for you to walk through. And if there's one thing that you can think of to help you to remain positive, what would that be? What is something that you can look to right now to lift your spirits, to help you to see from a place of gratitude, to allow you to remain positive? Think about that. Sometimes it's just the simple things that, maybe you have your health and you're able to do the things that you'd like to do or are being guided to do, as far as the actions that you need to take to make your goals happen. So remain positive. And what I'm getting from the angels also is for you to remain positive about healing your family issues, because those are, or that's another challenge that can feel like it's taking forever to resolve. So remain positive. All right, all good so far. Your third card will be about what action you can take this week to help you again to become unstuck and to experience forward movement, and even to maybe open up doors of opportunities, people, opportunities, love, what have you, to come into your life this week. So let's go ahead and see what guidance that is for you. And for this message, I felt guided to pull from the Life Purpose deck. So I'm just as interested to see what will come up from this message, from this deck. Let's see. Okay. See, I'm pulling, nothing's coming up, and here's one sticking out, so it's like, go to this one, so that's what I will do. Okay, what action would be best for you to take this week to help you to move forward? That guidance is, okay, you cannot make the stuff up. The message is family. Now, as I mentioned when I pulled that first card, that I was getting that feeling that once you are able to work on healing those family issues, this will be a way for you to become unstuck and move forward. And here is that validation. I implore and encourage you to please work on healing those family issues this week, starting with yourself. That's always a good starting point. And ask the angels, as always, for clear signs that you can easily see and understand, for you to, like, what guidance do you need to take? What further action can you take? Because that guidance will be different for each person. I do get the sense, though, that for some of you, perhaps for many of you, this will involve forgiveness. And I did do a reading about that just a couple weeks ago. So here we are again with that guidance coming up. Love, healing, and family. And by the way, There's a wonderful poem by the great Maya Angelou called The Human Family. I will post a link to that with this video, or else you can just do a search online and you will see that beautiful poem. I would say it's worth reading at least 2 or 3 times. Remember also to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get these weekly readings as soon as they are released, hot off the press. Make it a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you on next week's weekly card reading.